Welcome to Learning Bites, short, sharp bites of information that you can apply immediately. We're looking at the sales process in a little bit more in depth. For many of you, your sales process will follow something like this. You'll have a lead that comes in, you'll filter it via the inquiry, which is what we talked about last week. Then you'll possibly book an appointment, or you'll do more in-depth questioning, whether you do that over the phone, whether you go and see them, whether they come in to see you. Then you'll put forward a proposal, then follow up, and then you'll make a sale. What I would like to look at more on this particular session is around the questions that you ask at the appointment. Questioning is one of the most important skills a salesperson can have. And when we consider what questions you ask, do you wing it like so many sales reps, or do you go in with a clear purpose and a plan to take the client on a journey so that they know they can trust you? Questions need to do two key things. The very first thing when we start to look at questions is in your appointments, when you start to ask your questions, your key is to do one of two things other than find out what the client needs. Remember that people research logically and purchase emotionally, so we need to connect with the emotions. And as we ask questions to find out the facts and figures around what they want, we also want to stir their emotions. If you ask spectacular, great, intelligent questions, sometimes what will happen is that you will show people the gap that they've got. And that gap is, you will start to say to them, now, what are you intending to do over here? And they'll go, oh, I didn't think about that. And you go, how will you apply this? And they go, oh, I didn't know I need to think about that. And you go, now, when you look at this and you consider that, how is that going to affect this? And they go, oh, gee, I didn't think of that. And so what you do is, as you ask and tell them questions, you show your depth, your knowledge, your skill, and your ability to lead the client to what they really need to suit them best. The other thing we can do, and this becomes very common nowadays with more and more people researching before they come to see you, is that you affirm that you are the right person to deal with. As you ask questions, as you cross-check, as you cross-reference, as you point out the features and the benefits of your product, the client's sitting there going, yep, I wanted that, yep, I wanted that, oh, yep, that's exactly what I wanted, that's the solution I needed for that, that's good, that will do that. And so you're affirming in their mind, they're ticking off the little checklist that they have. Are your questions structured, not just to find out information, but also to impart what you need so that you can help the client feel like they've got what they need? So then they will make that decision. Look at your questioning technique, and we'll explore this more in the next Learning Bite. To your success.